I'm gonna give y'all another story, right? Y'all can't see it, right? But it's a street right here. We used to have a bubble park right there. That's when Young got the bubble. Young got his first car. You know what I'm saying? I used to sleep in that thing. That's how much we was doing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really want to go in the house, you know what I'm saying? I be feeling like if I go in the house, then I'm gonna miss out something, you know what I mean? Cause like I just told y'all, there's only so much we could do outside the window. But if I sleep in the car, you know what I'm saying, I can get things done. The homie, them auntie, stayed down the street right there, rest her soul, rest her body, may her soul live forever, good lady, you know what I'm saying? One day, she used to always wake up when I wake up. Cause I used to get up like 5, 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Time people go to school, right? And I get up, I go to my pop's house, go home, brush my teeth, get that thing. You know what I was smoking back then, you know what I'm saying? So I be done smoking me 1 or 2, you know what I'm saying? That auntie, she had seen me doing this for quite some time, you know what I'm saying? And one day, she asked me, was I hungry? You know what I'm saying? It's funny to this day, because she asked me, was I hungry? And I was like, you know, it hit me out the shock. I'm like, cause I came from out the back. She's like, baby, you hungry? I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? She don't know I done smoked 2 or 3, you know what I'm saying? She don't know I done already got high. So of course I'm hungry, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what you got? She like, beef stew. So I'm like, yeah, I go over there to that beef stew up, right? Come to find out, auntie thought I was homeless because she seen me sleeping in the car for so many days and getting up around that same amount of time, and she felt the need like she had to go and give her brother something to eat, you know what I'm saying? But, so yeah, man, shout out to auntie, man. So you know what I'm saying? If I was homeless, you know what I'm saying, looking out for a brother, you know what I'm saying? What can I say, man? She fed the brother, man. So this house right here, I don't know who got it now. They got it boarded up, cut the trees down. Something going on around here. Look like they put a new roof on it and everything. But this legendary for us, you know what I'm saying? When you talk about 7th Street, they gonna always bring up this house and what we had going on, as well as a couple other houses going down the block, you know what I'm saying? But this one right here, we stood tall in this house, 10 toes down, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like to get into all that, you know what I'm saying? You really can't, you know, always watch what you say when you're talking about it, you know what I'm saying? But because Big Rob, one of the people, right? He taught us, without teaching us, what it was to grind on the low, you know what I'm saying? How to, where we come from on Willard Street, I could take y'all to Willard Street, I might take y'all down there, I might not, you know what I'm saying? Willard Street right there, you know what I mean? It'd be 100 people standing outside, you know what I'm saying? 100, easy. Running up the cars, this, that, and the third. All the years Big Rob was getting money, I never knew Big Rob was getting money until me, myself, stepped into the game and understand what getting money looked like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, by the time we got to this house, I knew what was going on. But the second house, actually up the street, like, I never knew what was actually happening, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, when we got to this house, I understood what was going on. So I owe that to Big Rob on how to just, you know, have structure about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out there like I be telling y'all be bending them corners all willy-nilly, man. Y'all don't got no structure about what you're doing, man. Anything without structure is bound to fall sooner or later, point blank, period. But structure is already bound to fall, you know what I'm saying? Let alone it not had no structure, you know what I'm saying? I also owe that to my east side homies, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it up to my east side homies, because when I went to the east side, a lot of people don't even know I spent that much time on the east side, you know what I'm saying? But when I went to the east side, I was on the block with boys. Boys was getting money. You hear me? Boys was getting money. But you never knew them boys was getting money unless you understood what getting money was looking like, you know what I'm saying? I used to argue with one of my homies, man. I'd be like, man, what homie over there be doing? Oh man, he don't do nothing but cut hair, man. He don't do nothing but go to work. And I used to tell him like, no, nigga, they doing something else. I'm telling you they doing something else, because I know I'm looking at their lifestyle and I'm looking at how they going about carrying themselves. I said, they got something else going on, you know what I'm saying? And come to find out I was right, you know what I'm saying? They had a lot of other stuff going on, of course, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, you know what I'm saying? We still in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Still gotta watch them cars and things going on, but he ain't tripping, I got it on me. But anyway, right, so they was doing what they was doing, and I learned that when I went over there, that everybody don't gotta know what you're doing, right? Have structure about what you're doing, you know what I mean? Stay low, because the goal is to be out here as long as possible, point blank period, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do that, because your shortcomings can become real quick, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to touch bases with y'all, man. Let y'all know, man, a little bit where I come from, man, you know what I'm saying? Monumental home right here for us, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I got the recordings of it, man, because who knows what it'll look like by the time next year comes. So you know what it is, man. Straight hustlers under structure, man. We came to be straight, man, far from curves, man. Handle all business with fairness, man. You know what I'm saying? Stand on your own too, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't never fold. Always handle that thing with structure, man. You know what I'm saying? A hustler got to go out and get it in point blank period, provide for the family and do what it is they got to do, right? You know what I'm saying? But that's another conversation for another day, man. But yeah, I'm gonna touch back in with y'all sometime or another, man. One thing I will say is we was doing all that hustling out here, right? Yet we still don't own the block. You see what I'm saying? All the money we was getting, and none of us own these houses over here now. You know what I'm saying? Don't none of us own a piece of the sidewalk. None of us own, we ain't got nothing over here. In a minute, you know what I'm saying, the whole neighborhood will be switched over, become something different, you know what I'm saying? But that is what it is. You live and you learn. But that's why we trying to get you youngsters to understand, don't play the fool's game when you're playing the game. It's bad enough you're playing the wrong game. So I won't say the wrong game, you playing the starter kit game. That's the starter kit game. When you out there in the streets, that's the starter kit, man. You know what I'm saying? What's your end goal when you're doing what you're doing? Eventually you gotta graduate. And you gotta go to the next step with that thing, you know what I'm saying? So what the next step look like for you know what I'm saying? Is you learning your stocks, is you learning your bonds, is you learning your investing, is you learning your owning businesses, is you learning your real estate, is you learning these things, because these are the places where you're gonna have to integrate yourself into and graduate and move on. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna grow to be old, you know what I'm saying, and not have to look over your shoulders all day, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I want to talk to y'all about today, man. 7th Street, West Side, Michigan City, Indiana. This is where we from. I spent many nights out here, many days out here. Learned many lessons out here, you know what I'm saying? I remember sitting right here, the bush, right? Used to be a big bush right here. I had just made a move, right? It's a little field. Police was watching us from across the street, little bitty building. We didn't think they were really watching us, but they really was, and that joint had us up on that joint posted, right? When Hammertown came, we would understand they was really watching us, you know what I'm saying? Hammertown is something, that's like the biggest bus. That's the biggest bus in my city, in my town, that I know of, that I was a part of, whether it was indirect or direct, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I had just made the move. Man, police come from around the building, around the house right there. Man, them joints was on 4-wheelers. They had the dogs. When they pulled up, that was the day I knew it's time to us move around. You know what I'm saying? I called my brother Blue up. We're gonna call him Blue. You know what I'm saying? I called my brother Blue up. I say, hey Blue, look here. Man, we got to get off 7th Street, man. We got to move around, man. I say, man, we just sitting out there, man. Them people pulled up on dogs, and they pull up with dogs and on 4-wheelers and dirt bikes and things, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no bull, no BS. You know what I'm saying? That's how they pulled up on us, because we rocking. So they just pull up, boom, jump out the bush. Dogs hit, searching the ground, all that type of stuff, hoping they find something, you know what I'm saying? But that was a lesson learned as well. But yeah, man, 7th Street, man, Michigan City. That's where we from, man, you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, we sitting down here taking penitentiary chance, and it's a prison right up the street where boys doing life in it. But don't none of that resonate with us. You understand me? Indiana State Prison right up the street. You know what I'm saying? Look it up. You can find it right there on Willow Street.